Hey guys, it's Brett and I am here today with my very first Wax Empties video. I've seen lots of Wax Empties videos and I always thought it'd be pretty cool to do one if I had my own channel. So now that I do, I am ready to do one, and I actually have some that I had burned before I started doing videos a couple weeks ago. So I kept them just so if I did start recording videos I could have them to do on my Wax Empties video. So I finally got enough candles to do an empties video, so we'll do one. And the first one is Berkside candle. It is in the scent of bamboo, and it is just a one wick candle. This one I think my mom got me at TJ Maxx. She got this with a couple other with Village candles for me. This one wasn't very good. It tunneled really bad. It was one wick. You can see it tunneled there, even towards the end on the sides. I put an Illumilid on it. I had to use the flat one because the dome ones wouldn't fit. They were too small, so the flat Yankee Candle Illumilid fit on there. And it did start burning down better than it was, but still had wax and stuff on the side. And then the scent wasn't very strong. I smelled the first layer of bamboo somewhat, but then the rest of it I didn't really have to smell at all. So I wouldn't really purchase this again. I've never had Berkside candles, so I don't really see them that around too much. But I might try it if it was like in a 2-wick jar maybe. But this 1-wick was not very well at all. And next I have Banana Nut Yankee Candle. It was in the 2-wick tumbler. And this one was from Gordman's. And I smelled this at the store and I just thought it was so good, and I didn't want to buy it at first. I thought, no, I don't need it, but then I kept thinking about it, and I had to go back and get it. You know how that is. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I had to have it, so I went back and got it, and this is actually in the paraffin wax in the 2-wick tumbler, and it burned awesome. It just pulled completely evenly all the way down, and no soot hardly at all, which usually the paraffins don't have near as much soot as the tumblers, which I wish all Yankee 2-wick tumblers would be in the paraffin wax, because I just prefer that much more than the smooth wax. But I like the tumblers because they burn down evenly, so I just wish they would use the paraffin wax. This one was awesome for the scent too, because it was just so strong. It smelled just like banana nut bread out of the oven. And they have another one, a Yankee Candle, which is a different label, and it says banana nut bread. But this one I think smelled better than that one did. So I got this one. I don't know, it's just this has a different label, and the other one was called banana nut bread. This at the retail stores. But I really like that one. And now we have Colonial Candle Tropical Pineapple. This was the first Colonial Candle I've ever had. I think I got this at I think Ross. And this one burnt down really well. It was 2-wick, so it burnt down evenly and had a really nice scent throw. I had in different rooms I tried it out, but I could smell it even in my open kitchen area. Had a really nice pineapple scent. I would say a light to medium throw. So that was really nice. I'd be curious to try some more Colonial candles because I was happy with this one. And now we have Yankee Candle Chocolate Layer Cake, 22-ounce tumbler. This one was incredible. I loved this one. I love chocolate scents, so I had to have this one, and I was so happy with this one. The throw was awesome. You could smell it throughout the whole house. Super strong. Chocolate cake, baking a cake, smelled just like a chocolate cake in the oven. And the only thing I didn't like about this one was I had problems at first because it didn't want to pull very well. It didn't melt completely around the sides. So I took it back and I got a different one, and I got this one, and it started doing the same thing. But I kept burning it, and once it got past like this area and the label right here, it melted down fine and was fine the rest of the way. So I don't know what that was at the beginning. I never had problems with my 2-wicks usually. But after that it was fine. Threw great. I loved it. Okay. Now we have Banana Nutmeg Bread Pudding from Bath & Body Works. I loved this one too. This one was one of my favorites I've burnt for quite a while. I just loved it. On cold sniff, you smelled a little more banana. I know it was like a little kind of artificial Runtz type of banana scent, but when you burned it, I didn't get much banana at all. I got more just of a pudding, bakery, total pudding, bakery, the breadiness in there, and then the sweet vanilla, slight vanilla, but not as much on cold sniff. But I loved it. This is my second one I bought actually because I loved it so much I had to go back and get another one. So I hope this comes back next year because I loved that one. Oh, and the burn was good too. I think it might have had puny flames, and I think I did have to dab a cotton ball in it, but other than that, it was good. Let's see here. We have caramel pumpkin swirl, and I think most of the rest of these I think I did a review on, so I'll just say how they finished up. This one was great. I loved this one. This one had a great throw, super strong throw, burned evenly. I think it had some puny flames, and I had to cotton ball it, but other than that, good. And let's see, vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. This one I absolutely loved. This one was so good. This one had a perfect burn. This one I didn't have to cotton ball at all. The flames stayed full all the way down to the bottom, and the scent was awesome. Amazing throw. Filled up my whole kitchen living room area. Total creamy vanilla pumpkin marshmallow. I loved that one. I definitely will buy that one again if it comes out next year. Now we have heirloom pumpkin. I just did a review on this one. This was from the fresh picked line. This one I wasn't very happy with. It smelled strong, but I wasn't really crazy about it for some reason. I don't know. It was just so spicy that it just like, I know in my review I said it had almost like a hairspray kind of scent to it at the end. It was, or like a spray deodorant, aerosol spray deodorant. So spicy. It was just something about it I just didn't care for. I don't know what it was, but it was okay. I don't think I would get it again, even though I know a lot of people like it. So it's just your preference, though. I personally just didn't really care that much for it. Okay, now we have Goose Creek in the scent Toasty Pumpkin Toddy. This one I loved too. This one was so good. The scent was, I want another one again because I can't stop thinking about how good this scent was. It was so original, so different than like a lot of other candles, which I said in my review. You got like a molassy pumpkin, maple, not real spicy, but like just like a bunch of scents like simmering on the stove. Very warm, very heavy and dark. It was so good. And the burn was good, burned down pretty good. It had a little bit of soot towards the end. It got pretty black towards the end. And then I did have to trim the wicks quite a bit with this one. Every time I'd relight it, I'd have to cut the wicks pretty low because otherwise the flames would get crazy. But other than that, this one was great. I definitely would have purchased that one. And I just placed an order for the new Goose Creek pumpkin ones that are shaped into pumpkin. I had to have those for my fireplace mantle. So I'll probably do a haul when I get those in. A short haul. Now we have Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside in the White Barn collection. I love this one too. This is one of my top favorite Bath & Body Works scents. It's so good. I have to smell it again. I love the woodsy, creamy marshmallow vanilla scent to it. It's so good. And I have Trick or Treat in this one. This is similar to this one. That will be burning in a few weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. This one was amazing. Burnt pretty good. Throw was awesome. The burn, I think I did have to cotton ball it because of the puny flames. But it was awesome. And now, Pumpkin Cupcake. This one was really good too. This is a classic one that's been out for a while. And I'm never disappointed with this one. It has a really good throw. Total bakery, pumpkin, cream cheese, frostings, cinnamon, all mixed together. It was just really good. And it burned pretty good. I think I had to cotton ball this one too, but it was good. And now we have Pumpkin Apple. I just finished this one not too long ago from Bath & Body Works. This one I love too. I love pumpkin apple scent so much. Of course, I love Yankee Candle's apple pumpkin. That's one of my favorites. This one is pretty close to it. It's very good, I think. Has a really, really strong throw. It just smells so fall. All the apples and the pumpkins and the clove and nutmeg and all that stuff in there. I was really happy with this one. It burned really well. I don't think I had a cotton bottle maybe one time or so. This one did pretty good. And last I have Apple Spice from Yankee Candle in the 22-ounce 2-wick tumbler. Now this one I did a review on, and when I did my review, I wasn't happy with it at all because there was no scent hardly. I smelled it at the beginning, and then almost through the middle part I couldn't smell it at all. But after I did the review, that night I went somewhere, came back home, I lit it. About an hour and a half later, I went back into the bedroom. I could totally smell it. It was crazy. I mean, I could smell it like, it was like almost a medium to medium high throw. It was just, I could smell it so good. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I just did a video saying how bad it was, and then I could smell it later. So I would totally get it. I got all the, you know, the apple spice nutmeg. I even got a little bit of a bakery note in there. I think it's pretty sweet. It's the brown sugar maybe that makes it smell a little bakery-ish. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But then, about the next time I burned it, right around here, it stopped smelling again. I couldn't smell it again. I'm like, what is the deal with this candle? It's like it just kept going in and out. It would smell, then it wouldn't smell, then it would smell, then it wouldn't smell. I have that problem with a lot of my Yankees lately. It's like they're off and on throughout the candle. I don't know if the oil is not distributed well enough through the candle, but at least I got to smell it for the most part in there. So I was happy that it wasn't a complete waste. So I would pick it up and try it because the scent that I did smell was really, really good. So there's hope for Yankees yet. I still like Yankees, and I will give them more tries, even though I get frustrated with them because, you know, it's like every other candle does well and doesn't do well. But anyway, that is it for my first Wax Empties video. So I am still going to do more reviews, and then I will do another Wax Empties video after I get about 10 to 15 or so candles. But thanks so much for tuning in, and please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.